Clap. This is episode 25 of the Caffeinated Weebs podcast. We are wrapping up Darwin's game. Hello, I'm one of your hosts, Shawnee095.
I'm Dampy TV.
I'm Psychometry.
I'm Zombie Joe.
What a pause.
There's a delay.
Pause for effect.
Yes, extra effect, extra emphasis. So, what did y'all think of these episodes? Because, I mean, I think it was pretty good.
Yo, you know what? Pause for effect, just for negotiations, like how Kaname did against Wong. Seamless segue.
Seamless.
Dude. You knew it was all over the minute Kaname had that checkmate face. The classic.
Real quick, though, which one are we talking about? Are we talking about during the game?
Yeah,
during
episode 8.
The negotiation in the beginning,
yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, the beginning for us in this episode, anyway. But, dude, I mean, and like, the way he was able to talk out his ass, like, he was just bullshitting him the whole time, and I'm like, dude, this is a little too well thought out, dude. Like, yeah, it's like over here, the statue, and over here, like, I got the key, I found it, you can take it. I'm like, damn, he's really convincing, too.
You just see Ryuji's power, and he's just pinging lies. It's like, oh boy, it's about to go down. Yeah.
Now, one thing I don't remember,
exactly
did he turn towards the screen when he was punching in the number? Or did he just seriously just one-hand it? I don't remember.
Bro, he seriously just like one-handed
Yeah,
it.
he was like one-handing it.
Dude, like this man is like it was ridiculous how fast he did. Like, oh my god. Well, he didn't have time for error either. Like, holy shit.
Oh, don't you know? Kaname is like secret hacker, man. He knows keypads in and out. He's been doing it since he was born.
Yeah.
Since he was a wee young lad.
Don't you just love? He's just your totally average student, dude.
And I want to say, I wanted, like, okay, I know it's jumping ahead a little bit, knowing that they got out of that when it came to Ryuji. I want to know how they put his arm back on. Like, I know it was...
Bro, they got a surgery kit.
The healing girl.
Fuck you for trying to steal my joke. Fuck you. I make that joke, you're like, it's not funny. Fuck you, Josh. You make it all. Everybody pissed themselves. No, luckily nobody laughed.
Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something.
You want to break it down for him?
Me and Dan, we play a game called Escape from Tarkov, and there's this thing whenever like you're getting in a fight, your limbs can get blacked out, and it basically means like, oh well, if your arm is blacked out, whenever you're trying to hold up your gun, your stamina is like depletes like fast.
Right.
But then there's an item called a surgery kit, which will like fix your arm a little bit, and then you can heal it. So, yeah.
Yeah, you just cut it up and staple it a little bit. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what I meant though is, yeah, I know she reattached it, but did she like take the severed limb, press it on there, and like Resident Evil 7 that shit?
I think she straight up like regrew it for him.
Or does she like, or does he like regrow a new arm?
I think it's regrown.
Is it really?
I think so.
I think they death pooled that shit.
Starts off with a little baby hand.
Yeah.
Now leave the room. It feels big in this hand.
Oh god.
No, but like everything with Ryuji there and Wang, oh, it was so good. I was like, oh dude, is he just gonna like kill Ryuji just like straight out? And then Kaname just like throws the key, just fucking yeets it over there.
No lie, when based on what we've seen with how they've treated certain characters, I was actually fully expecting Ryuji to like just die.
Oh yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
This was gonna be his final great moment.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Because like that dude has shown no mercy with anybody. I mean, shit. They were like, there was that dude that was shot in the leg that they, and I know it wasn't, Wong specifically, but obviously he's teaching these guys, play with your food,
Just Just throw a nade at him. It's fine.
I'd like to say that was a metaphor, but I guess, I mean, obviously you saw the pickled fingers. Literally playing with his food, dude.
Sean's now reminded.
Protein.
Honestly, instant disgust face.
Isn't it just unfortunate that the only reason Wong's plan failed is because he got super unlucky and he just so happened to plan an execution right next to the lockers?
Seriously, I was talking about, man, I mean, I saw this and that was even running through my head. I was like, holy shit. What are the chances that he doesn't even realize he's standing next to the exact prize that he's like drooling over? Like, holy shit.
The end game item is literally right there.
Oh, that's just...
He don't need to put in the code. He could have just cut off the doors.
Yeah. Oh, we could have just swiped them open. Oh, that's just all sorts of bullshit, isn't it? Right there.
I don't think he would have won though, because I feel like they.
Oh, definitely not.
They wouldn't have gone through all that. Like if he could have just ripped it open, knowing that that was the one. I don't think. Well, no, maybe because you would have to know the exact locker. You don't know. You don't have the code, but you knew the exact locker.
I feel like Wong, the type of guy when like he's searching for a needle in a haystack, he's eventually just gonna burn all of the haystacks. So I mean, he could have just busted open everything to look for it.
He would not have like took his time to look through or to like just swipe each one lock. No, he'd do the entire bitch.
At the very least, if it wasn't right there by where Kaname could have ended the game, he could have at least executed Ryuji if he just didn't plan it there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I forget winning, because at the end of the day, the whole reason why Kaname manages to save Ryuji is because he can end the game, and he knows it. No, so it's just like, that's just...
Let's be real. Let's think about this for a second. Is that true? Or do you think he was only saving him because he happened to be next to the locker? Like, if the locker was elsewhere, do you think he would have not made it there in time? I think he would have gone for the locker. That, or he would have stalled him while somebody else opened... No, he had to open the locker.
No, what I mean by that is that Kaname wouldn't have been able to save him, though. Mm-hmm. Because even if he did this whole, oh, I got the key thing, you know, and gave it to him, I don't think he would have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have definitely still tried to save Ryuji, but it wouldn't have went well, that's all I'm saying.
Also, what would shooting the key do except fling it out of his hand? He held the key hostage by gunpoint at the beginning. Like, he put the gun to the key like, I'm gonna shoot it.
No. Anime physics. Anime physics, you know? He's got that iron grip. Definitely would have blown the whole key off. Anime physics.
I forgot. If it doesn't make sense, just remember anime.
Is anime.
Yeah, definitely he would have been prepared for, you know, the force of the bullet hitting the key and not like let it go. Definitely.
God, I forgot about that part.
So honestly, I did too.
Upon opening the locker, let's also talk about what
his grand
chose.
prize.
I mean, what was that he got out of it? Just information?
He got a privilege. That's
right.
Literally the term that they use for it. He got
That's
a privilege. And we can talk about his privilege now, or we can just wait till the end, where it's revealed to us what his privilege was.
Actually, we'll hold off on it.
We'll hold off? Okay, good. Because I do have questions about it, because I was kind of like, I got a little confused there. But I will say, did he even use that power that he got, the new sigil?
The god of the, what was it, Fire Forge or something?
I think it was the dude that like gave him the tip on basically like, you know, lowering the life of his weapon to get the boosted gunpowder and everything. But like, I feel like
he did get that too.
All right, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, now that you mention it,
I'm gonna be real. This episode, and I think it was the next episode, were honestly just filler because they meant absolutely goddamn nothing. Like, as far as he got this new sigil, and the next one he got a new, like, team member that didn't even fucking matter.
Honestly, yes. She joined the clan, but then, like, when, like, I'm literally pulling an Avatar reference right here. When they needed her most, she vanished. She was nowhere there.
She only wanted
She could have
baby.
done so much work.
But like, dude, I mean, I'll be honest. When it came to the last 2 episodes, I was expecting her to show up at some point. Like, oh shit, she's gonna show up and fuck shit up. And then by the end of it, you're like, where the fuck was she?
Yes, honestly, like she joined their family. If you betray anyone, betray me first. Bitch, she just betrayed everyone. She wasn't even there for it.
Yeah, dude.
In the one scene where it makes sense, because she's so into killing too.
And
Right?
this is why I'm going to read the manga, because I feel like there's a lot missing here. And I feel like it's going to be explained in there. Like, I feel like it's going to...
I'm
she's
gonna read the
play-
manga because I'm not sure if we're getting to season 2.
There's only 14 volumes, so I don't think there'll be a season 2.
It's possible.
14 volumes really isn't
But
a whole lot.
I would say I don't think we're getting a season 2 based on how abruptly and how rushed this one... Oh, no. That's the same thing. How abruptly this one ended. I feel like they kind of rushed that ending. And you and I were kind of talking about that a little bit earlier, Sean.
I feel like they were
Yeah.
confident for a season 2 since they did the whole cliffhanger thing though at the end.
Well, I mean, there's kind of a cliffhanger, but it's like kind of not as well though. Like it does kind of wrap it all together. I feel like. I feel like they did at least.
No, I mean the post-credit scene where they're starting a new hunt.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they did leave some good room open for another season. I think because I'm pretty sure they were talking about how they want to, stop the killing and all that,
Yeah.
and like pretty much own like an area where nobody can actually kill anybody else.
We want to stop the killing. If you come in our area, we'll kill you.
Honestly,
That'll stop it.
Dude, I mean, let's jump too far ahead. I don't want to jump that far ahead just yet.
Let's
Oh
backtrack.
my God, yeah.
Let's backtrack with something I like to call y'all ever seen those like you won an iPhone pop-ups?
Oh my God,
Yes.
yes. If you haven't, you're a liar.
Well, see, that's if you haven't been on the internet long enough.
exactly.
Congratulations.
Those kind of
you
dissipated nowadays. The congratulations you won messages. That's actually what happens if you claim it. What Kaname did.
The sound of disappointment,
Yeah.
like I got a phone.
It comes in a box. You know they stuff it in a locker, and all you have to do to claim it is join a death game.
Dude, but if you think of
And then you don't even get to keep it because the game master's an asshole.
you son of a bitch, I'm in.
could you imagine though? Like you get a phone and like I mean at this point you're thinking to yourself, God, what the fuck is it with this game and phones? I mean, it's like, is this an upgrade? Is this a bulletproof phone?
And then just when you're getting comfortable, disappear that again. Fuck.
It takes your hand with it.
Oh God, dude.
Bro, because like whenever that thing got teleported away, there was like a hole in the ground. Deep.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it would
dude,
take your hand
I'm
with
sorry.
you if you were carrying it.
phone flat. You do not need big square to take phone.
Yeah, definitely the game master would have been sending a message to anyone who's thinking they were gonna keep it with them. Keep
Puts
it in their
pocket.
put it in their pocket. Yeah, just a chunk of their
Oh
life.
God.
But yeah, no, the next episode we went straight into Ryuji getting a new arm from what's the old lady from My Hero Academia?
Seriously, we're not gonna talk about bathtub fan service.
Seriously, we're not gonna
Shit,
talk
tell us
about
what
the
I thought.
hospital either.
Oh, dude,
You
all right,
jumped
that's
a little bit too far ahead.
okay. I'm sorry, I don't.
I wasn't gonna go
that's right, there was
bathtub, but
bathroom fan
goddamn.
service. There was.
But that was still in episode 8. The bathtub fan service.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Mr. Etchy Bathtub Man, please tell us.
What was so valuable about it? Nothing. It was just the bathtub. Oh, that's all I wrote in my notes.
No.
Aw, yeah, bathtub fan service.
Oh,
No, not
yeah.
true. Wait. No,
There was
not
nothing of
true.
value there.
There's the fucked up story about the 3 little pigs. that was really
Okay,
bad.
if we were actually
Bro, what was the point of that? Like, seriously, what was the point of that?
Well, if we're going leaning heavily on the game, this anime's themes, it was the whole point of futility. But The whole nothing you do matters. The wolf's gonna kill you anyway.
I mean, yeah. I mean, dude, it's like, I mean, with this game, yeah, dude, you might be good, but there's always gonna be somebody better eventually.
Yeah, there you go. That was the whole point of the story.
Because I mean, look
else?
at all these high ranked players, and this newbie shows up and starts whooping everybody's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Who was cowering?
Oh, I guess yeah. Now that you mention it, I guess Kaname would be the wolf in that analogy.
Mm-hmm. And she'd be the pig with the house made out of metal.
But I'll let you know now, when the bathtub fan service was going on, I wasn't leaning too much into my philosophy thinking there.
No.
Definitely brain went off, and I was just like, just enjoy the visuals.
Enjoy what anime gives.
I forget, does the hospital scene also happen in this episode? Because I didn't read it.
Yeah, because it was after.
No,
I'm pretty sure it did.
that
It was so brief.
was in the next episode.
No.
Oh,
It was
either
brief.
way. So all of a sudden, insurance man shows up to the florist's daughter's hospital room, going, "Yeah, so I'm with the insurance company." She's like, "I'm not of age." The insurance man like, "That's fine. Take my money. Your father's dead."
Bro,
Yo,
you know how much of a
NB4.
bullshit way that is to find out that your dad died? Oh yeah, here's a fucking check when when your dad dies. But what do you mean?
Yeah,
My
but as
dad's
we've
not dead.
seen,
Yeah.
as we've seen in Darwin's game, they don't pull any punches.
They really don't.
He's
Now-
fucking
Damn,
I'm
little
dead.
girl's having the worst day of her life. Well, shit.
But how are you gonna tell her? Like, how are you gonna tell her?
Apparently she has no heart. Let's be real. She has no heart. What was she in there for a transplant for? It might have been a heart. Because when she came out the room to talk to the insurance dude, she wasn't even shedding a tear knowing her dad was dead. She didn't even, dude, she did not tear up at all. No, not even a little whimper. She's standing on the roof even talking about it like, what am I gonna do with all this money? Like, oh, get your fucking surgery, stupid. Like, I'm sitting there like, is this girl serious? Like, I'm sorry, if I just found out my dad died, that was my only parent, I'm in the hospital, I'm needing a transplant now, or some surgery, and now I got like $3 million? Like, what the hell?
It's probably the processing of like the grief and everything, maybe. But I don't know.
Bro, she's past that point. She's needing a surgery and her dad didn't have the money for it. She should have been ready to cry.
All I can think about the fact that before she like jumps into the death game and becomes the next florist.
Inherit sigil.
She gets a package. It's her dad's
potential
phone.
new character.
Oh god.
Along with your father's possessions, there was this phone.
Boots it up out of curiosity. Welcome to Darwin's game.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You know what's really like sad though is that there's so many people who have like fire powers in the anime, and they all just get stomped on right away. Like,
But
I'm sorry, I would love to have fire power.
You get stomped
Like,
on right away.
legit
Didn't you
fire
learn
powers.
anything?
Bro, I don't know what to tell you. You want fire or gun? Gun beats fire.
Yeah.
But
Well, not to mention, they
Fire.
also have, what's her face, that can control water. You're fucked.
And also sweet.
hey, all right, it's not Pokemon. There's not like a tier system or like a rock paper scissors.
Okay,
rock, paper,
There
Water
doesn't have to
beats
be.
fire,
Water puts out
regardless.
water. Exactly, dude.
Water puts out water.
Well, yeah, there was. The florist was weak against the fire dudes. He said it himself. You are no match for them. They use
Grass
fire.
type was weak to
I
fire
see.
type.
Never mind. All right, got it. You're right.
You know, they base a lot of that stuff off of real life, right?
They based it off of Pokemon. Get it right.
When water gets put on fire, fire is extinguished.
Oh yes, we'll use
Know what
that
I
for
mean?
our Japanese animes.
Alright, what
Alright.
else we got for notes
So
here for
recovery
episode
girl
eight?
comes in and fixes Ryuji's arm.
Which we find out they're
Okay.
Russian, correct?
I wish we got to
Yes.
see the reattachment process. then I'd understand it better.
I wanted to see. I think that would have been cool to see, honestly. Like, is there?
All
I mean,
I understand.
clearly, I will say, I don't know if it was the angle or what, but his arm looked kind of clubbish. If you look at the artwork on it, like with the way they drew it, it looked like it was just there was no wrist. It was just like a club arm. like ah shit, we put it on wrong.
I hope it just grew from like baby hand. That's all I hope.
I just wish I knew how her powers worked, because it was just like she seemed like she could go beyond just like healing
Plus
a limb
ultra
or something.
Yeah.
Just general healing, because they were just like, oh, we could heal you up with her powers. And it's like, okay, cool.
Go plus ultra.
What did they do? Did they have to bite her? You know, like Karin in Naruto?
God.
Does she spit on you? What happens here?
Does she kiss it?
Yeah, does she kiss like the stump where your arm is? And just, like...
Dude, how funny would that have been? If you see that and she just pulls away, she has like a ring of blood around her mouth.
Ooh.
It'd be kind of funny though, like she can't to kiss the stuff.
God.
Like he's screaming like ah.
Looking like a cannibal up in this hospital. Some patient walks by, sees it, misinterprets her trying to eat the guy's arm.
And
Fucking A.
what was with that fucking look on Kaname's face?
Kaname.
Like
You
he
mean
had
when
this like
he's doing the
sadistic
pumps?
smile while they were talking to him.
Bro, that's that Kaname power up smile, you know? When he, I was about to say, I put in my notes, yo, he got jacked.
Fucking well, you
know what
can
I mean?
tell he's changing, like for sure. Because like at this point, like this dude that's like what 4th ranked player walks up like, all right, so we're gonna become allies, but I need
We're
to know
gonna
you're actually
duel.
worth something, so you gotta fight me. He's just looking at it, just like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, we're gonna duel. No holds barred. Yeah.
Like,
So-
you just want to see someone walk up and be like, you see the size of him, right? His pinky can break your fucking arm, dude.
Kaname's just
So
like,
what happens if someone
brain.
dies? Oh well, then you won. As long as it's an accident.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather just want to talk about the fact that he gained that much muscle in 2 months. He did it in 2 months.
Oh shit.
Fucking man went from a stick to like fucking. Can't think of a
Jacked.
proper example. He just got
To
jacked
the
in 2
Rock.
months.
To literally
Oh
the
my-
Rock.
To be fair, you see all these dudes that he's been working with, and it's kind of understandable. I mean, they've got
Anime.
some plan that works, right?
Anime.
Exactly.
And he's like, well, we're not going to
Anime
become
muscle
allies
growth.
unless
Yo, don't
you
we
can
all wish-
basically pull out my sigil.
Now what you
Yeah,
did?
don't we
My
all
sickle.
had
Guys, there was a hyperbolic time chamber in the back. That's how he did that. In 2 months.
Ah, gotcha. Yes,
No, that makes
yes.
sense. That makes sense. He got about 2 years worth of training in like 2 months.
What is it? A year is like a day?
Yeah, years a day.
Can't they adjust it? I think they can adjust it.
Yeah, that's what they did. They probably
Either
adjusted
that or
it, yeah.
Team 4 Star was joking. Either way, damn, don't we all wish we could have like that anime muscle growth?
Hell yeah.
Do like fucking Saitama's workout for like a month, you're instantly just ripped.
This anime growth in
Bro,
general.
can we just talk about how fucked up you would actually get trying to do Saitama's workout the first week?
You die.
Like literally just the first week alone, you'd be so fucking sore.
Yeah.
Side tension over.
You'd want to give
So
up.
anyways,
have
back
to
to the
get-
fight.
First week, you'd have to bring it down by like 10 times.
Exactly, easily. But back to the fight. Dude, watching him like go off against that dude who's the other Russian. There we go. I'll just say that because I can remember his name.
Yeah, the other, no, I can't remember his name.
The rank 4 player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just him just whipping out all his like weapons and everything, just like, yeah, just gonna keep you at a distance. The man literally picks up a fucking wall.
Yes, dude. Oh my god.
I was like, what?
I don't know if I enjoy. I don't know if I agree with Kaname's choice in weaponry. I mean, he couldn't have at least gone with like a Mac 10, an MP5, personally.
Goes
Why
with
a Scorpion?
Scorpion.
A bazooka.
Well, okay, let's be real. That scorpion apparently had a lot of fucking ammo. Because that entire conversation they had, he just standing there firing. I'm like,
clip size?
There's no reload. You're just standing there shooting still.
Kaname just got a better hold on his power, and he's just constantly supplying with ammo.
That is a good idea.
We play EFT.
Cool.
A 30-round mag is gone in like 2 seconds.
Nah, and in a gun like that, it'd be gone in like gone.
Like, what the hell is that mag size? It's like strapped all the way around his back, and it's just like constant feeding bullets like out of his ass or something. Like, God, what the hell?
Just shitting bullets into chamber.
Shit-fed bullets.
I'm disappointed though that they went with the route because they know that Kaname wouldn't actually beat him. That they were like, you outsmarted me. I deem you worthy. Kind of wanted to see Kaname actually win or lose or something.
I will say though, I really like how they gave Kaname a sword as well, though.
Oh yeah, the sword was dope.
It was a good addition. But no, definitely like him,
especially how he
wields
gonna
it suicide bomb basically. Not, it's a flash grenade.
He uses too many flash grenades.
No. That wasn't the flash grenade. He also threw a flash grenade.
Yeah.
He threw that
but
one.
It was a dud as like to surprise.
I guess you can call him the Flash.
A moment of silence for that one.
Thank you. I'll be here all
please keep the silence. We need to not cut that. So back to my edgy anime.
Stalker girlfriend back at it again with the GPS tracking.
Why does she have GPS tracking? We kind of skipped that. How, dude?
So the reason how they had the tracking was because the analyst apparently put a tracker in his phone or something like that.
We didn't mention that he.
Or was just tracking his phone. Well, the
we
whole
mentioned the end of the fight.
No,
we didn't mention he got abducted.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
What is her rank? Isn't she like number 1?
She's number
player?
1.
Yeah.
Those energy. Yeah. The energy sword or whatever? The fucking.
Her martial arts technique is.
Her assassin technique of just staring at person and then they're like, collapse dead. Basically.
I choose death.
She wanted snu-snu, but did not get snu-snu.
Death by snu-snu. But, anyways, so she has like this technique to where she can just like literally stare at you and you experience death. OP. It's not even her sigil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think her sigil's ever actually shown.
I don't think so. Now to think about it, I don't remember seeing it.
I don't.
Next up, Kaname invents energy blocking glasses. Hell yeah.
All right.
I can't take your invisible death without you seeing it.
Energy gun.
I fucked that up so hard. Go ahead. You're saying all right.
No, I got a question. Say you were abducted in the same situation. Say you're Kaname. I want to say Kaname. Kaname.
If I was in Kaname, I'd need.
But okay. Outside of the marriage thing, she gave you the option to make you a top rank killer alongside her. Would you have taken it? Like we're talking. Now knowing what we know now.
Do I want psycho girlfriend number 1 or psycho girlfriend number 2?
But psycho girlfriend number 2 is the number 1 player and probably rich.
I mean, they're both rich.
Shit.
Just have both.
Super rich. She has her own butler.
Bro, I mean, go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
She only wanted a baby, so I mean, just give her the baby, then go back to the other one. Fuck it.
And no, she wanted baby, and then she also wanted to get out his latent genius war tactics.
Oh, yeah. He could have both.
A flash grenade.
I feel like if this would
a flash grenade.
I feel like there was a lot of potential if this would have continued into a season 2. I could totally see there being like a fight for his affection between the two that I think would have actually been pretty funny.
Just as like little side
So
comedy.
Until it finally ends with a harem. No, I'm just kidding.
No, and then it ends with a beach episode. Easy.
A harem beach episode.
Yes.
Dude, that's even better. 2 thumbs up.
Where poor Sweet is like going back and forth between the girl and the boy, going, "Why the fuck am I wearing this?" Because like, let's just be honest. We've seen a lot of anime. We've seen like the school episodes where all of a sudden they're doing a beach episode, and there's always that one girl who's wearing the school uniform swimsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That'd be
shit,
sweet.
we're about to have this discussion?
That'd be sweet, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
can. No,
it's
I
the
can
safe route whenever they deal with the lollies.
No, I feel like it would have been like something similar, but more frilly. Like one of the more
Do you think
frilly.
it'd be Ren?
I feel like they would have gone the androgynous route because of her and her brother.
So
where they
t-shirt.
probably just have her wear like beach shorts and a t-shirt.
Okay, there you go.
That's usually how they like to go with the androgynous route.
But there's always one person who's always in the school swimsuit.
Then that
So would it be Ren?
It'd be Rain.
Okay.
If
So,
it's not Sweet, it'd be Ray. It'd be Rain.
anyways,
Sorry,
back
I
on
thought we were about to
topic.
go in this discussion about which was better, and then I was like, man, that probably wouldn't be suited for this discussion, would it?
Right, I'm drawing a blank. Okay, I'm getting my names confused. Which one is the informant?
Rain.
Rain.
Yeah, I could see her doing the school swimsuit because she seems like. I mean, I don't mean to knock her, but she seems like she's that boring type like that.
Oh, yeah.
Boring.
She definitely takes no interest in fashion or swimsuits, so.
Yeah. For sure. Where are we at? We are at the whole abduction thing, and then he brings up the whole, well,
Yeah, they were
we're
on
gonna
the
do
whole
a
very
duel.
not on the nose thing about the guy who doesn't want to be killed being suited to be a warlord.
yes.
Classic.
So if you can take out and escape my clan without killing any of them, then you win. And I will be your sex doll.
I mean,
Yes, that's exactly what they said.
Just stand in the back.
Spot on. Perfect.
I mean, if you think about it, he gets laid if he wins. He gets laid if he loses.
Very poggers.
Yep.
It's a win-win. Very poggers. You pogged in chat for our boy Kaname. Oh no.
And then how does Suka find out that she's trying to just fuck him, basically? Wasn't it through the phone call?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
she did get her pissed off.
Well, that and, her crazy bitch senses, but,
Her crazy bitch sense was tingling.
there's a woman within 5 feet of my Kaname. I
There's
detect
a
a
woman
disturbance in the
5
universe.
feet of my man.
Of course, Yulin coming in with a classic join me or make a baby dilemma. Which of the two would you guys choose?
Shulin.
Make baby.
Shulin.
Well, her choices were either fight for me or make a baby. So which one would you do?
Baby.
Oh.
I probably would have gone
Yes.
for the fight for me because, like, dude, let's be real. Make a baby, but that's not gonna keep you alive, dude. She could just. What if she just tosses your ass aside afterwards? Like kills you or something.
It's true. You gotta make her promise that you don't die after the baby making
Yeah.
done.
That's fine. Then you kill.
Shit,
then you
you're
kill her.
right.
Then you got God tier baby.
Yeah, but then
There.
You
then-
get Gaga
then
baby.
you lose. You've already lost Shuka at that point. Because
That's
Nah.
she's not gonna want to be around that kid. I
That's
don't
not
want to be
my
around your
child.
whore baby.
Where did this go? Where did this whole conversation go of this episode?
Well, no, I'm
alright,
saying
if
like,
we want to bring it back around.
but bring it back around. I will say this is also where I kind of figured out that it's Shuka, right? I'm saying that right? Am I saying? I mean, it's spelled like
Shuka.
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 She's kind of like
Japanese be funny.
Magneto if you think about it. She uses her chains to basically fly. So she's using the metal to fly. I kind of like figured that out here. Well, whenever she jumps, she's like in the air for a prolonged amount of time.
She's probably just doing a Spider-Man, really.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't ever see her like. Well, yeah, when she had the.
She was
the
doing
wires.
it when. No, yeah, she was doing
She's
it
doing
during
the
that
wires,
scene
yeah.
in like episode 4 when she was flying between the buildings and the sniper was trying to shoot her.
But they're on the highway. They're passing a sign every so often. And she's keeping up with them.
Hey man, it's just like PS2 Spider-Man. They
Hey,
ain't gotta explain
I
shit.
will
You just
say-
throw a web out in the air. It's a skybomb.
On the
It's a
highway, there
skybomb.
were like the metal walls. Those were there.
I still want to say she's flying a bit.
Okay.
It's anime.
Well, we know it's not in like magnetism because
No,
it's just being able to control wires and her chains. Anything with wires. So.
Well, we know she
Yeah.
can strengthen them.
No,
What's
she
to
doesn't
say-
strengthen them.
No, she doesn't strengthen them. She just controls the chain and or wire.
Like how she chopped up the guy was just making them vibrate. She didn't strengthen them.
Oh, I thought she said she strengthened them. Okay, I misunderstood.
No.
Mm-mm. Just supersonic vibration.
I can turn this yarn into as hard as steel. Like, oh god, that'd be really weird.
And what was
Destroy
it? Sui
man
trying to
with
shoot
hair.
out the tires, and then we find out. Okay, do bulletproof tires actually exist?
Yes.
Bro, they're in
They
GTA.
really-
Of course they
No,
do.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
look
fucking
this
know
shit
that. I don't play GTA.
Pretty sure they do exist.
Bulletproof tires for sale.
There you go. Let's get some right now and test it.
Ooh.
Anybody got a gun?
I'll go to Walmart.
Oh God.
The rolling armor is a system that settles between the wheel and the tire to maintain the vehicle movement. What? You know, it's probably like military access. Probably don't have access to that shit. And I mean,
Yeah.
they did have like a military Humvee. And I'm probably guessing if they can get their hands on that, then the rich lady could probably outfit her limo thing with, you know, those things. The tires.
Oh yeah, obviously through the game they can do anything they want.
Yeah.
But she's an assassin, so she can get stuff before she started the game to begin with. And not to
So most
mention,
likely, yeah.
not to mention
Why
her
is their
driver.
Google question? Are police tires bulletproof?
Probably not.
Why did someone ask this to Google? They are now on a list.
Someone's clearly planning something. The FBI's got their eyes on them now. Oh man, the FBI's probably looking at me now. Sorry, before we move on to the tires thing, I just wanted to point out how lazy a little bit they got with the writing here, because it's like, yes, the totally average student dude is a natural born warlord. And they could have at least explained he like plays video games on the side to explain his like reflexes or anything. But he's
Dude.
just a regular dude up to this point.
So
What movie
I think it was
it?
just that like his senses, like his prowess for battle, I guess. How he doesn't like falter when it comes to battle. He actually confronts the conflict, or will try his best to deter the situation instead of just like crumbling underneath it. I think that's what it was.
I'm just saying, it's like up to this point. Like, what are we in? Like a week now into his? No. Wait, this is after he's done it, so it's 2 months. But even then, it's like, it's not just a thing that happens. Even if you have good natural born reflexes, to utilize them to face off with like an assassin, you need to practice though.
For sure.
If they could have explained that, you know, he's been practicing with video games or something,
My God,
and
dude.
it's like, okay, sure, I'll buy that explanation, but they didn't even personally explain it. They're just like, oh, he was gone for 2 months, and he's just naturally good. Okay, just stick with it. He's an average student, by the way.
You know, I will say that's one thing that annoys me when like things do that, where they're like, "Oh, well, he plays video games, so he's good." Like, or even vice versa. Like, I was watching this one game where this guy was playing like this Call of Duty wannabe thing, and like he's like, "Oh man, you're so good at you like getting all your kills. How are you so good?" He's like, "Yeah, my dad's a police officer, so I go to the firing range all the time." He's like, "What the fuck does that got to do with holding a goddamn controller?"
There's no connection.
That actually has no connection whatsoever.
I just
Well,
think it's
I
funny
can
when
back
anything
with
goes to that, and I was leaning it towards this. Like, I really hope it's not like they would have done that, because like then it'd be like, wait a minute, So you played a video game. So now when you're playing this real life quotations game,
Real life depth game.
the fact that you don't get shot in the head is because you played a video game, so you know how to roll.
Duh,
Like it's supposed to play by play.
I play Dark Souls. I know how to roll.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I can roll dodge. How about you?
Bro, I know how this shit works. I can do a parry, right?
Oh my god.
Also,
So-
her driver
I've
is
invincibility
totally
for-
Alfred. You can't tell me otherwise.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like,
Yeah.
Anime Alfred.
that
dude.
the whole time, all I saw was like, this is like Japanese Alfred right here.
He's over
In
here
an
doing
alternate
Tokyo
universe,
Drift
when
and
he's hired
shit.
by an assassin and not Bruce Wayne.
He's sure doing Tokyo Drift with her freaking limo, while the army Humvee has a psi dagger in the tire, which is apparently stopping it from rotating.
Can we also appreciate Rain's expression after everybody answered to her question about why ravens?
Oh my god, I meant to go back and like rewatch that scene a couple times because I wanted to get everyone's explanation. Because they all talked at once, like, which one do I read? Which one do I read? Which one do I read?
It's like, the raven's cute. The raven represents both fierceness but also generosity. And then afterwards, Rain's just like, okay, I'm done with y'all.
It was so good. I was just like, that would be like the group of friends, like, so why the hell did we pick this name again? Yes.
Rain just be like, fuck it.
Just
God, it's so good. So we stop Alfred's vehicle with water. Kaname makes water,
No.
and
He
That's not what
chucks the
happened.
champagne or
But
whatever.
he chucks
it
the
was.
wine
Where'd the
out
water
there,
come from?
and then they freeze the wine when it's smacked against
oh,
the tire.
okay, then where'd the wine come from?
And so, dude, did you see that
inside
limo?
the car.
Did
Was it
you
in the
see
car?
Yeah, she was pouring herself.
Was it in?
Yes, she was
Okay,
pouring
okay
her
then.
drinks. Remember, while they were talking.
No, I don't remember that.
Wow, I got nothing else to say. Just wow, dude.
I just wanted to make the joke of, yeah, of course they were going to go with that plan. The tires are bulletproof, not winterproof.
No, but to back you up, Sean, I had to stop and think about that for a second. I was like, wait a minute, you control water. That's wine. And then I was like, well, if Jesus could, no, I'm just kidding. I thought about it for a second. I was like, well, they froze it. They didn't control it because it was smacked against the tire.
Yes. Yeah. No, but that was actually a really interesting way to stop the car. So, good job. And then, I guess technically, they were captured. She wasn't able to escape anymore because vehicle broke. So no, I was very pleased with that. That was good.
Now,
Shulin coming in and making the wrong words, though. Instead of thinking she'd dissuade her, she just activates Shuka's power up. Like, ah, no,
Oh,
what have
dude.
you done?
Whenever she tried to death stare Shuka, ooh, that was good.
That was
Shuka's
hot. I
like,
mean, what?
Nope, I'm right here, bitch. It didn't work. That was good shit. It was, but
It was hot. I mean, what?
all right, we need to get into the last two episodes. We need to.
Aw,
hit
can't we talk
this
about the
hard.
most like famous quote, the best quote
Oh.
in the whole show?
Go
If
for
I
it.
didn't want to die, I shouldn't have been born.
wait, what
I don't
the
think
fuck?
your birth was in any way your own decision.
Everybody's born to
Because Shuka
die.
was looking at her like, yeah, because she was like, "You better be prepared to die, Shuka." And then Shuka was like, "If I wasn't prepared, if I didn't want to die, I shouldn't have been born." And I'm like, "That's not how that works.
Like, holy
You
shit.
had no say in your birth whatsoever."
When you conceive, you just see a written letter. The fetus presses it against the side. Abort me.
That is almost on the level of. That is almost on the level of people die when they are killed. Okay. Like,
Wait, really?
no. Yeah, that's a very famous fake quote.
The fetus in the womb is just like not ready. Takes the L.
No, the fetus in the womb was like, I'm ready to die anytime. I'm ready. I made this choice myself.
I forgot what the line was from, but it was like there was a line from something. It was like, "I'm gonna kill you until you die." Like, that's the same mentality that I get from what you said.
You want to try that one again?
Yeah. So yeah, you remember the line. I forgot what it was from.
Thank you, Anime, for giving us these just wonderful one-liners.
Kill them to death.
All right. So basically, if we were to sum it, no, wait. I wanted to say Ryuji coming in with that Tokyo Drift. That was a pretty cool. He does the swerve thing, dodges the limo. All right. And if we wanted to sum up episode 9, it'd be this. Talk about murder, but all Shulin wants is for Kaname to murder her with that.
At the end of the episode, we get a little teaser for next episode, which is right. That's what that'd be how it happened, right?
Yeah, he would go knock on
gets a video. He gets a video recording of Wang, who has captured his last friend, who was not even a part of Darwin's game, and is trying to get him to reveal the location of Kaname, and or just basically force Kaname out. Last 2 episodes. Let's go. Let's get it.
That would indeed set up the climax. And I gotta say, when I walked into this episode, my first thoughts were, it's always the fingers.
It's always the fingers
with
Wang.
Fingers, man.
He wants them pickled fingies.
I know he's running low on snacks.
Real quick, they caught him because he went to go check on Kaname, and one of the henchmen was actually in there. The one that I did state earlier, we didn't see him die, so we don't know that he didn't die. That was the dude with the force field shit. Yeah, that was him.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the guy that uppercutted the cop. Yeah, that was him. That was all the force power.
Oh, okay. The one that had the Tempest.
Yeah.
Flores, you fucked up.
He got
the pyro dude, but this dude put the force field around himself to protect himself while the building went down.
Shit, he's still fucked up.
Bring him to life. Do it again.
Yeah, it's like
run it back.
Flores. You got to try it again. Take them both out this time, and we won't have this problem.
Where's the daughter? It's her turn now.
Okay.
What do you mean we can't bring people back to life? Or get his daughter then. Jesus Christ.
She's supposed to control plants. Dude, this is what you tell you. She's supposed to control plants. She takes those flowers by her bed and throws them at him.
Oh my god.
That's all I got. I'm sorry.
Vine whip.
I don't remember how it started. The whole getting the raid ready, basically.
Yeah.
But I do remember that the cops show up at the warehouse.
Yes. And when he says, all right, waste the cops. Oh man, Kay coming in with that head removal.
Bro,
out of the park, baby.
I sat there with my jaw gaped open in shock because he just like uppercutted and you saw the head rip off and fly into the water.
It's a home run for Kay, dude. What can I say?
You didn't see it in detail. You saw like a silhouette of it. But still, you're like, holy shit.
If you wanted to make a statement, that was the way to do it. Just the amount of force necessary for such a clean severance. Just
by fist.
But
like,
I hope that guy died instantly.
Isn't like your head still alive a certain amount of?
Yeah. So it's just like,
he got to see.
It's gotta hurt.
He got to see the water. He got to see his dive into the water. But
he's just thinking.
That's a terrifying thought, dude. I'm sorry. That's a terrifying thought.
Yeah, imagine.
Your head is alive for a certain amount of time after. I did not know that.
You feel emotion, you see it, but then you're like, why is my body over there and why am I up here?
So he's just watching, like, head gets blasted off as if the head is from, like, Team Rocket. And he just sees his body just.
I go, hey. That's me.
Hey, look at that ass.
I can see my house from
here. So,
hey, yo, why the ground so far away now?
You kind of think there'd be some sort of penalty for including people outside of the game into all
Innocent
this.
civilians.
Innocent bystanders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought there
you
would
would
be
think
too.
so. But apparently not. Everyone's fair game in the eyes of
Game
the
Master
admins.
really didn't give a shit on that one.
Mm-mm.
It's like, a few measly cops, they'll be replaced next week. It's fine.
Well, it wasn't even just that, but like they took a student and they chopped off his fingers. Like you think like they're capturing people, you think there'd be some sort of like punishment for using that to go against somebody in the game.
Nah.
Nah.
Well,
after-
that'd be like way too technical.
At least that's what I thought before I saw the picture that Sean showed me about the manga. It gets darker. It gets way darker.
I feel like there should have been some like penalty for using their powers on like the cops and stuff, but I feel like they didn't use their powers to capture the dude. The dude would have been too easy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you get your fingers cut off, yeah, you're gonna listen to someone.
Pickle fingers.
And then in comes Kaname with his brilliant plan. All right, dude, you're gonna need to join me in this death game. I don't know how to put it.
You need to answer the text message somehow. Ends up hanging up the phone. How did he hang up on the phone?
What did he do? Lick the phone?
No, he didn't even touch it yet. He hung up somehow.
Maybe it was
Well, that's
slipping out of
probably
his
how
hand
they
and he caught it before it slipped. I mean, I'd
But
say the
then he
dude's
was
all
still,
thumbs,
like-
but he didn't even have that.
He was still right here, just like this.
Would the nub touch it?
I thought it was freaking tears or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was slipping out of his hand. What if he, like, he tried to get a better grip on it and accidentally bumped the button?
Shit, all we need to know is tension increase. He has to make a choice, so he did it.
It was a
And
bad choice.
I mean, he had a cool power though.
He did. He really did.
I mean, figures the guy with unusable hand would get some form of telekinesis, right?
True, fair. But ooh, I was like, oh yeah, you're going to do some damage to Wang, and then,
then he got
when it was
winged.
revealed, he got the wang.
He
you know
is
what I mean?
pickled now.
Now, well, at this point, he's been pickled.
Imagine Kaname opens the box. It's his friend's body, right? But it's flooded with pickle juice.
No, that would have been amazing.
I will say though, why didn't the body he was part of the game now? Why didn't the body teleport already?
yes.
That's what threw me
You're a
off.
very good point.
I
Yeah,
was
that's
so
a good
pissed off. I
point.
was like, wait a minute. He's part of the game. Obviously, I mean, he's levitating shit. Like, why isn't... I mean, up to this point, I will say, I thought he was going to go, like, dark side. Either he was going to walk in and he was going to have joined Wang, or... Because, like, Wang's like...
Wang-rized him.
Yeah. Or he was going to go dark side and start whooping ass and then be like, nah, I don't need you anymore. I got this. And then try to go against him.
That would have been quite the twist.
Yeah, that's why I was... And then when they said he was in the body, I was like, oh, they made quick work of this dude. Oh my
Like, he
God.
could have been all like, Kaname, you dragged me into this! I'm like, go for it. You're the reason I lost my fingers! Fuck! Right? That would have been great. No, just box, his limbs, and in another universe, pickle juice. Sorry,
But-
I'm just
ooh.
thinking about the fact it should have been filled with pickle juice. Would have been thematic.
I want pickles now.
Even after watching all that, okay.
Yeah.
You want some pickled fingies?
You want some piggies, bro?
No, you can eat some pickled pig's feet.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
I'm sorry.
just
But
that
alas,
click in Kaname's head, like the snap that happened,
Yeah.
bro. All of a sudden, this one dude just starts talking and just poof, dead. I was like, oh.
Dude, but like how Ryuji was
Wow.
like, don't let him see you crying. Don't let him see you cry.
I
And
mean-
then he just starts whooping ass like, ooh.
I mean, shit, Sean. I guess when you kill people's best friends, ethics do kind of go out the window.
True.
Well, he just had. I mean, when you got that sudden realization, like, dude, all my friends are dead because of this fucking game, and I'm sitting
All
here
my friends are dead.
trying to preserve life.
push me to the edge.
I think anybody would snap at that point and be like, all right, fucker, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm with Kaname here. I'm all for the eye for an eye philosophy.
I was kind of hoping
personally.
he just summoned like an RPG to his side, just Just to go ham.
Blow the ball
Just
up
to
in
go
one
ham.
go,
Yeah.
just-
But like, I mean, you can tell he lost it here.
He lost it.
Mhm.
I mean, jumping a little bit ahead just briefly, he even wasn't preserving it at the end there. Like, he was like, all right, I'm killing everybody. I kept you alive so you can fucking tell somebody later. Don't fuck with me.
Yep.
So you can tell he's still there. He's there now. He's past that point. Like, I was going to save your life. Nah, fuck y'all.
Last episode.
So all we need to know is the summary of episode 10 is the bromance officially dies.
Wait, real quick.
Mhm.
I mean, he still got Ryuji.
We also forgot that they had an extra. They had one of the allies from the
Yes, the
gym.
one dude that stole his
Quicksilver.
phone. Is that his name?
No, but tell me you didn't think Quicksilver when you put the goggles on.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
then he starts
I was like,
running real
Oh,
fast.
yeah. And he creates copies
Then
of
he-
himself because of
yeah.
how fast he's going.
Gotta go fast.
Quick purple.
yes.
Doesn't quite have a ring to
God.
it, but quick purple.
Mm. And then we also missed the Sui and Rain team up.
I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god.
No, it was just real quick. It was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, so put some water here, then freeze it. All right, good job.
Make them do something so they contributed.
But like,
And then,
I mean, I feel like even when it came to them fighting, when they were taking out all the dudes out in the just before the big fight, it was a little too easy. Like, he's just walking around like they're just like, oh my god, they're in shock. Which I guess you can say it's kind of like, I think anybody would be shocked at this point. This dude who's been preserving everybody's life is now just like, hey, fuck y'all. Now you didn't expect this. I'm actually really fucking good at combat, and you just died.
You just turned to
You better be
Keanu.
fucking good, right?
Bro.
Considering the rank 1
Yes,
player was
yes,
like, you are a
he was-
natural warlord.
Yeah, dude,
he
no,
was John
wait,
Wicking everyone.
Dan had a perfect point. He turned to Keanu because I killed his dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. He went fucking John Wick sicko mode and doing like throwing knives and shit, just like taking everyone. I was like, bruh.
Yeah, forget the whole strength thing. I've got to admire how he gained the skill to decapitate his enemies in like 2 months.
Mhm.
And then Ryuji's like, hey, dude, save some for me.
If only there was a pencil scene. Just summoned a pencil.
And then Wing's about to attack, and then Suka's just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna catch you real quick. And he's like, oh, this bitch. Time to go after her.
Which I'm really surprised. I thought he would have still gone after Kaname.
Kaname. Honestly, same.
Because, like, I mean, like, he was like, even at the end of all that, he was like, I remember your face. I'm coming for you.
But I guess it would have been more difficult to try to fight all three of them. So he decided to go for the one that decided to go solo. And I guess he just felt like he had the upper hand. So, I mean, I can understand it at the same time, though. But,
No,
ooh,
oh, no, that's right. He
the
did also kind of
wires.
mention, like, he's like, I'm going to basically do the same thing to you. I'm going to kill everybody around you, kill you last type of thing, too.
yeah. So he was like, yeah, I'm going to take off all your limbs and leave you alive like that. And I'm going to do the same to Kaname and put y'all next to it, then kill y'all.
You almost said Kaname as well, so fuck you.
Whatever, fuck off. Anyways, the wire room, that other warehouse, that shit was so good.
It really
Yeah,
was.
the reveal for how her powers actually worked.
Yes.
That was kind of surprising.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Because
was
I'm-
confused as hell with that when he first lost his foot, because he's like,
Yeah.
he broke the chain, and I'm like, wait, did she have it like perfectly planned out that like when he broke the chain, the trajectory of the chain and how it was gonna go in the blade?
And she was goading him the whole time with like, oh, you cut off your own foot. And I was like, huh? Is there
Exactly.
something we missed?
Yes. I was like, how did he do that? Wait, what? It was so good. Leg gone. Arm gone. He tried to, like, not split it up, but like, oh, God, I can't think of the name of or the term that they use, or that,
Sliced up.
like, when you try to stop the bleeding, the tourniquet, right?
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? Like,
Whenever they tried to stop the
Cauterize?
bleeding.
Cauterize?
Well, he didn't cauterize it. He just like basically got a belt and tied
yeah,
it.
that's
So
a
when-
tourniquet.
Okay. So yeah, he tourniqueted his arm, and then didn't just like get cut up like higher up, anyways. Or was it another limb that got
I
cut?
think it was another limb. He lost like almost all of his limbs towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. And then he's like, "Oh yes, my final ace, the body switch."
Damn, Shuka out here redeeming herself with like the best insult in the whole series, though.
Dude, no, like that scene
Did
got me
God
at first.
crap you out and forget to flush?
Bro, that scene got me though when he did the body swap. Because at first the way she was sounding like, "Oh no, you got me," and he's like, "Nah, I'm just kidding." I was like, "Oh my god!" I thought it was like gonna turn, she was gonna die. I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And then I
The
was like, "Oh
fucking
fuck."
Giorno theme starts playing.
But it's true though. Like we're like, "Oh shit," but but she is the one that has the wires. So
I wasn't worried
Why
about
would
Why
it
would
be
she slice
tightened?
herself up? Yeah,
yeah. So it's like,
she's
so
the one who
good.
controls the vibration at will. It's not like she'd slice herself up.
Exactly. Oh.
But I think
And
it's
then-
best that not that she reacted to it, but because she anticipated it. She
Mm.
was like, "I knew you were gonna body swap with me."
Big brain. Shuka
Oh.
had big brain.
That's right. That's because what's her face? The informant gave them all the information on his moves and whatnot. Because that's right. When before they went and did this, she even said, "I've got vital information to this." So that makes sense now. Now, how did he
So-
teleport outside? Did he do that?
Oh, whenever he was trying to escape and he like went super high up.
Yeah, when he was way
Yeah.
high up. Was that him that did
Because
that?
he was super confused about it, because he was like,
That-
"I
yeah.
can't teleport more than like 10 meters or something."
I want to say that was him. That was him just like pleading for his own power to get him out of there, and
So he
It-
exceeded his own powers for
he
temporary.
exceeded his limitations of
moment,
10
yeah.
meters.
I mean, good for him, but
He went
you know,
11.
what
I
good did
mean,
it do him?
but let's be honest, like 10 meters is still pretty fucking high.
10.5.
Bro, 10 meters, that's 30 feet, dude. Like, bro, come on, that's still like, that's high up.
It didn't even help
What?
him in the end.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I gotta slow myself down."
Teleports to the ground. He's like, "Safety." Oh, wait, no. I'm in front of
And
the
then-
dude that wants to kill me. Shit.
Oh,
And
I
then
forgot.
everyone's there.
I
What?
did forget to mention one thing. It was earlier in the fight when Kaname started losing his shit right after he saw his friend's body.
Kaname.
Yeah.
Didn't I say?
You
No,
said
he said
Kaname.
Kaname.
Oh god damn it.
Konami.
Dude. But when he started killing the guys, Wang, you saw he was actually freaking out because of how fast he was killing them. So he already started
Yes.
Nah, yeah,
spooking
yeah.
them. So it was, I don't know. I know it was something small, but I was like, I mean, when that happened, you just had that good feeling like, yeah, you're scared now, aren't you, bitch?
I just have one
Well,
question.
he should be. His only measure of
You see,
Kaname
everybody
up
keeps
to
doing
this point.
it.
His only measure of Kaname up to this point was
Yeah.
some guy who was a pacifist. So
Mhm.
seeing him ruthlessly kill off his men, that's gotta set off some alarms.
Hell yeah, he was definitely passing that fist then.
Where are the pickled
Jesus.
fingers and
Fuck
all
off.
this?
Fuck off. Where the thingies go? That's a good question.
Yeah,
man.
because it's like, I bet that's like his power up or something.
Needs his thingies, bro.
His pickled fingies for
Here's
his
his fingy
snack.
juice.
We just never see them again.
You should have pulled a
Just
Dragon
gone.
Ball and told Kaname, "I'm not at my full power without my fingies. Give me my fingies, bro."
Just give me a second to just, power up. I don't know.
Goes-
I don't see Kaname pulling a Vegeta and, just waiting. But then he whips out his privilege. And
yeah, it
it's-
was Kaname's master plan all along, where he pulls out the secret power of gambling.
It's exactly what it was.
Yes,
It was like
that's-
it was all in. Basically, I think that's what it was called, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
And so basically what it did was it's our two clans are fighting, and whoever wins, there's no like, "Oh, I surrender." One is the winner, the other one is dead.
everybody has to lose their points.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so
ooh.
so they lost their points as well, or
Yeah, so
So-
basically, when he declared a clan war, that clan has to forfeit their points if they lose.
okay?
Every
And
single
it's
member.
equal up to whatever Kaname had, and since they just won the previous game, they had a hell of a lot of points.
Yeah,
So pretty much
So
they're set up for a
he
while.
just took everything. Yeah.
But not only that, it forced them to give up all their points, so that's why all their members like de-rezzed out of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So when you lose all your points, you lose the game.
I was so lost, and like I mean, I was gonna go back and watch it again. That's what I wanted to ask about because I was so confused. Because like, wait a minute, they said the match is over. Why are they disappearing? You know, why are they teleporting? Why is he still gonna shoot the dude?
Yeah, because Kaname forced every single member to lose all of their points as part of his power to make them bet.
Yup. His privilege.
And then, of course, you have Wang going off on his whole speech about how, oh, you're now no better than me, and whatever.
Well, and I think it's funny that he brought up the whole Poison King thing or whatever, the Venom Toxic King, whenever Rain's the one who first brought that up about him. So that was pretty interesting. And that little visual of Kaname with like the spider legs and the different insect legs and shit, that was honestly pretty dope.
Kaname finally getting that inner edge look that we've all been waiting for, where his freaking one eye glows.
His Sans look.
It was beautiful. True artistry.
Yes. And then
he executed the fucker.
All he had was a head left before it teleported away. He's all continuing his little speech, and Kaname's just like, dude, shut the fuck up. Shoots him in the eye, shoots him in the mouth, keeps on firing. And you just see the head there just like, and then, boop.
God. It was great, wasn't it? What an execution.
Overkill.
What the man had coming, personally.
Yep.
No, what year did this come out?
Last year.
Last year?
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed we get another season, especially after the cliffhanger they left.
Yeah. I see what this new hunt is about and shit.
I don't think we're gonna get one.
Had they left it off where they were keeping their area clear, that'd have been one ending. But knowing that they went to that church scene, I was like, oh no, dude, that's like sense. Because they left open. They're now saying like, yeah, this is part of the plan. There's an even bigger story.
Has occurred.
I don't think we're gonna get it. I'm calling it now.
Well, thanks for pissing on my Cheerios.
You're welcome. Anyways.
So their new looks. Kaname finally accepting his inner edge, and he's going with all black adornments.
Everyone's wearing black.
So good. It's pretty good.
Being the Sunset Ravens.
I even like Shuka's switch to black dress in the flower.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. But yes, they destroyed those people who are doing the clan fight in their territory. You do not come into my territory and have a clan fight. Darwin's
Kaname's got a great plan. I'm gonna save people. How are you gonna do that? By murdering people. I
will say
save them to death.
It's kind of funny because he has all these great like players in the game on his in his clan or his family, but you got Ryuji who literally is just walk around with body armor and a big ass gun.
But he can tell if you're lying.
John,
doesn't matter if you're lying when you got a bullet in your head.
No, Ryuji's just baller, man.
It's like, are you guys fighting? No, you're lying. You're dead.
What was that, Dan?
Ryuji is killer.
God.
I feel like if you gave him a Tommy gun, he was just this dude on his way to like a cosplay convention, got lost on the way, and just ended up in this death game. And he said, "All right, fuck it."
I'll just stick with this. It's fine. All right. So, what are we gonna rate it,
dude?
What? You gotta.
Dan, what's your rating?
Probably like a good 8 out of 10.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Nah, you're good.
Real quick, just the numbers, real quick, then we can go back and give a detail.
If I had to give it a based on good anime rating, it'd definitely be like 6. But if I had to rate it on good edgy anime, it's 10.
Josh?
All right, I'm going to have to agree with Dan. I'm going to go with 8. Only because the cliffhanger they leave you, and as much as I enjoyed the anime, at the end there, I just felt like the combat was a little rushed. I mean, this whole time, Wang, whichever you prefer to call him, they had this huge buildup that this is this insane killer, nobody can touch him, and then they just whooped his ass in like no time flat.
Feels a little too anticlimactic.
Granted, I know like they had it set up for a trap, but like they could have like, I don't know, extended it a little bit. I mean, it would have been nice if we got one more episode, making it the even 12. But it was rushed, and the abrupt ending, and then the cliffhanger. Especially if we're not going to get another season, I gotta say an 8. I enjoyed it a lot, but I would recommend it.
All right, so thank you for giving your number.
All right, as the person who has recommended it, though, can we all agree we've enjoyed Darwin's game then, overall?
Yes, I give it an A as well. And now, Dan, what were you going to say? Because I'm sorry, I did cut you off. Whenever you were going to give some description.
I was going to say, like, overall for what we have, I say an 8, but with what they leave you with, they leave you wanting more, and then the potential of not getting more, it makes me kind of want to lower my score to like a 6. I don't know. I want to see more from this anime.
So let's do a quick little what if or predictions, if you will. Since some of us are planning to go ahead and read ahead into the manga, do we have any predictions for Kaname? Seeing how he's already abandoned his ways of pacifism, is he set for an even darker route? Maybe even full-on villainy? What do you think?
I think so. I think he will. And I think he's gonna have to redeem him. Like he's gonna get like reminded at some point.
Yeah,
he's trying not to be.
Ugh.
I think so too, because it can go reminiscent of the Future Diary route, where it's like, what was his face, Yuto or whatever, like, kind of accepts that Yuki kind of accepts that he's in a death game, so he goes on a killing spree and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Stops being a bit of a
You have
pansy.
to say it like her, Yuki.
Oh god, don't flip that. And lastly, since the series is quick to kill off their cast, even if it may seem unlikely now early on, do you think any of the core 5 might die, Kaname included, though his would be more so in the finale more than anything as the main character?
I don't see Kaname dying, but I could definitely see like Ryuji or even Sui dying.
I could
if they pull off Ren dying, ooh, that'd be something.
I could definitely see potentially them all dying gradually, especially with Kaname at the end.
I think it would be where they do die, but I think it's going to be where they die shutting down the game, And like that's how they died. They died, ending it once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
Rank 1 lady dies in the middle, so there's no competition for Shuka.
All right. Well, I think we're good to wrap up here then.
Oh, yeah.
So then my question is, Dan, what is our Twitter?
At Weebs Podcast.
Psycho, where are we live at?
We're live at twitch.tv/Caffeinated Weebs Podcast.
Where can you watch us on YouTube?
Weebs Podcast?
Caffeinated Weebs.
Shit.
Josh, where else can you find us to, give us some recommendations, other shit like that, and talk to us?
We have our Caffeinated Weebs on Reddit where they can start a conversation, comment on some of the posts, give us recommendations. We also have a Discord.
Yes, and the link to the Discord is actually in the Twitch bios.
I was going to say, do you want to state the link?
On Reddit. No. So, if you listen to us through podcast format, there's multiple different ways to do that. You can find us on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public and Spotify. Shit, I said too many ends. This was episode 25 and our last of Darwin's game, unless you do another season. My name is Shawnee095. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at the same handle.
My name is DanBTV. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at the same handle.
My name's Psychometry3Ys. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter on the same handle.
I'm zombie_jaw. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter under the same handle.
And thank you once again. Next week, we're going to be actually doing a double hitter, basically. We're going to be doing 2 recordings where we're going to be talking about what we watched from this past year of 2020 and what animes we enjoyed. And then we're going to be looking at the lineup for 2021 and see what we're probably going to be watching and make some predictions. So, see y'all next time. Later.
Peace.
Bye-bye.